Welcome, viewer of the Pokemoshpitbeta. Zeyta5 here, bringing you another standard overused battle with a lot of charisma in hand. Now, before we get into this battle, I'd like to take some time to go into team preview, because team preview is a very essential part of the match, because you have to know what you're fighting and how to play around your opponent, obviously. Now, both of my opponent and I are using pretty kind of slapped together teams, or at least it seems like mine might be. My team is Genesect, Mamoswine, Dragonite, Breloom, Heatran, and Gengar. And now, while that seems pretty slapped together, it's actually a revamped version of a really old team I used back in when in Black and White 1. This team made me win so much. It's unbelievable how well I did. I got to, like, I think rank 50 or so back when the Smogon server on PO was still up. Now eventually I did go with another team and actually hit rank 17, which I think 1,501 points. Which I was pretty happy. But anyways, I made an rate my team thing on Smogon, and I got some pretty good reviews about how to change it around. Now originally Genesect was supposed to be a Jirachi, but I thought that, hey, well, Genesect seems like a really good Scarfer, and I want to try him out as well, so I'll replace Jirachi with Genesect. My opponent's team, on the other hand, is Fortress, Ditto, Breloom, Glasgow, Chandelure, and Toxicroak. Now, I was kind of wondering maybe if he also trying out the new stuff as well, because I mean, Chandelure has Shadow Tag, Breloom has Technician, Ditto with Imitate, or I forgot what it's called, but it's they're all really interesting additions to the new metagame. But without further ado, we're gonna get this battle started. Play button. Now, he lives with Breloom, I live with my Heatran. I'm like, no problem, I can just hit the guy with a Fire Blast, and I miss Fire Blast. That was a terrible start. But he's gonna spore me. I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? You're really kidding me. So I just go to my Genesect, and I'm like, okay, well, let's see what he's, what's that even gonna be? Maybe it's Order Dance. I'm like, okay, well, I can probably take at least like one Mach Punch, or just kill him off with Bug Buzz if he's slower. But he does reveal to me he has a Focus Sash, with a lead Breloom with Sword Dance and Focus Sash. That's new to me. But I switched in my Gengar to take a Mach Punch, because I don't need Genesect to die just yet. I go for Shadow Ball and take out Breloom because, you know, he can't really outspeed me. He goes into his Fortress to try and burn him with Will-O-Wisp, but yeah, I do carry Will-O-Wisp on Gengar. It's a very interesting move. I originally had Hidden Power Fire, but I actually replaced it with Will-O-Wisp because this is meant to kind of bait in Scizor. But in this scenario, Hidden Power Fire would have been a bit more useful, but whatever. We're just going to hit him with a Focus Blast. He's going to use a red card and drag out my Dragonite, but before that I even got some Stealth and Toxic Spike, so now I have to deal with a bunch of hazards, and I'm kind of sad. And now, unfortunately, I don't know why it doesn't display Dragonite when you, like, when you're forcibly switched out, it doesn't display the Pokemon, so enjoy the square Dragonite thing. But after he plays around my Dragonite, I honestly should have seen this coming, because Ditto is normally Scarfed now and can Revenge Kill, and now he has a +2 speed, +1 attack Dragonite. I go into my Dragon Check, also known as Mamoswine. Mamoswine is gonna try I'm gonna try an Ice Shard, but since he copied Multiscale, he can survive the Ice Shard barely. I try and bring in Genesect, but the Stealth Rock was too much, and he's out of the play. Now I'm down 3 to 5, and I'm kind of worried because I don't know how I'm going to do. Luckily, Breloom has enough power to take out the Ditto Transform Dragonite without a problem. I'm kind of happy. And he probably was choice. And here goes to his Chandelure, who goes for Overheat and completely destroys Breloom. Like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Now I'm down 2 to 4. I'm like, oh, this is really terrible. So I got my Gengar here. I'm guessing he's actually choiced since he switches out right here while I actually get a Substitute. And I'm like, okay, well, I can get now with Substitute. I can just Focus Blast, kill the Fortress. He obviously was sacking that, but because of his sacrifice, I end up getting Substitute, and that's really good. He goes to a Toxicroak, and I Will-O-Wisp him before he gets the sub up. This was kind of one of the big plays, because now Toxicroak. Most sets, actually all sets, pretty much, almost all the sets, we usually carry Sucker Punch to take care of Gengar and other Pokemon. And seeing this, I'm thinking to myself, well, he only has Sucker Punch as an attack, and he's constantly getting burned. Which means what I can do is I can actually just sit back and let him try and just fail trying to do Sucker Punches while I just sit back with whatever, and he can't touch me. So here, as you can notice, he's actually trying to Sucker Punch me, but I'm just going to keep Will-O-Wisping because I don't need to attack him. Since I don't need to attack him, he's just constantly going to get taken down by burn, and I can actually turn the score 2 to 2. I'm like, yes, I got this. And yeah, so if these few turns are just gonna be me sitting, waiting in the back, kind of waiting for him to die. Sorry about that if you don't like dynamic Star Wars. I've had a much longer Star Wars. I think like 150 turns one time. But in any case, here I was really worried. I really wasn't aware if I could actually make a comeback or not. But I was like, oh please, come on Gengar, you can MVP this. MVP, come on. And eventually, I think this should be the turn where he dies. Hopefully, is the turn? Hopefully. Let's just wait for leftovers. Oh, 12%. Yep, he's dead. So, with Toxic out of the way, sends Chandelure, and he's just gonna go for a Shadow Ball, which then shows me that he is in fact scarfed, but it doesn't matter. I can take out his Chandelure with Shadow Ball right away. He brings his Glasgow, which I immediately go for the Will-O-Wisp on. This was really good because now, since he is defensive, since most offensive Glasgow never run Ice Fang, not all the time, but pretty much now he cannot hurt me with Ice Fang. I'm just gonna keep Shadow Balling him. I do get a special defense drop, but it really doesn't matter. And here was a bit kind of interesting. He forfeits to me, and he says to me, "So lucky. I played better, so you can take it as a lock. Just one off luck." I'm not quite sure. I think I might be missing what he's saying, but I don't see like any kind of luck involved in me winning. I mean, I missed Fire Blast, and I missed Will-O-Wisp, because what's funny enough, I carry Wide Lens on my Gengar to make sure I don't miss Focus Blast or Will-O-Wisp. So maybe I'm not seeing it, but I was pretty happy with myself because that was a pretty nice comeback. I made it from 2 to 4, and actually won the battle. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that battle, and yeah, I guess in the comments put your thoughts on whether where the luck of me, like where did I win using luck. I don't see it. Maybe people can give me some insight. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this battle, and Zeyta5 signing up for Pokemoshpitbeta. See you guys all later.